Hey guys, it's been a real busy day on the recruiting front, so I wanted to hit it up with three quick things. Starting with Major Burns, the new old recruit for A&M. If you remember, he was an Oklahoma lean, then he came to visit at A&M, committed to A&M, left, went home to Baton Rouge, decommitted, committed to LSU. Everything's done, right? Well, it looks like LSU told him point blank they didn't have a spot for him anymore because they're processing. So this morning, he announced his decommitment. A&M immediately got in contact with him. He has already talked to some members of the staff. That we know for sure. He's supposed to talk to Jimbo this afternoon. Either it's already happened or it's going to happen. Either way, it's happening. Regardless, if Major Burns wants to commit in your A&M, you take him. Because I don't think Dante Manning is leaning A&M's way. Ronald Williams is down to A&M and Alabama and is not giving any indication on where he wants to go. So if you take Burns, you've got a guy who at the very worst fits as a prototype nickel. He's a big guy, he's physical, he still runs below 4.6. I think he'd be good there. So we'll see. And if you still want Williams, you have that option because as we've discussed, they still have a little bit of wiggle room on which way they want to go. Okay, so you got that. Let's talk about Omar Manning, number 2. Why would the Aggies want another wide receiver? Well, there could be a bunch of reasons. 1, the wiggle room. 2, you don't know what some of your guys are going to do. I think Jamon Osman's coming back. I think Courtney Davis is a goner. And what's Kendrick Rogers going to do? Nobody really knows. So if you have a spot or two, then you go out and you recruit the best players you can get. And when a kid averages 20.7 yards a catch and you're having trouble finding guys that can take the top off a defense, you go recruit that guy. So that's what they're doing. He's going to official this weekend along with the defensive guys. That would be Donnell Harris, Isaiah Rakes, Antonio Johnson, and you'll have other guys there as well. So that's a good thing for A&M. It looks like it's either the Aggies or Nebraska for him, depending on what A&M wants to do. Last, let's talk a little bit about McKinley Jackson. This is a name that we've heard a lot for several months. I've always thought he was kind of like a fallback for A&M, and he still probably is, depending on where they are with scholarship spots after the early signing period. But I thought he was going to go to Ole Miss. Then they fired Matt Luke. Lane Kiffin wants to talk to him really badly, but he told Greg Ladke of Rivals yesterday at the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Game practices that he doesn't think that Ole Miss is really a viable option anymore. They can't make up that much ground. So now it's A&M, LSU, Alabama, Auburn. So either the Aggies get this kid or they're going to see him for the next 4 years, one way or the other. In any case, firing Matt Luke so far, even if you got Lane, has not worked out perfectly for Ole Miss. They lost Amari Thomas to Tennessee. Now McKinley Jackson, probably the best player on their board, is saying he's no longer interested. So sucks for them. Anyway, see you later.